Okay, we'll get this started soon. And the first flight we're going to be doing is from Amsterdam Schiphol to Gatwick in a 787-10 Dreamliner. Alright, let's have a look here. Just give me a second now and we'll get this started. Hey Haley, I've been good, how are you? Hi there. How's it going, Alham, darling? Yeah, she's good, Haley, she's good. She's asleep right now. Alright, we will get this started. Thank you very much for the like. Okay. Nice. Cat acting like a vampire. Always the way. Right, so Amsterdam Schiphol to Gatwick. In the 787 Dreamliner. Let's get this going. I'm gonna have to use the checklist. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Skip Hall clearance delivery British Airways 00 Heavy ready to copy IFR clearance to Gatwick.
British Airways 00 Heavy is cleared to Gatwick Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 18 right climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 119.055 squawk tree 735.
British Airways 00 Heavy cleared to Gatwick Airport.
Up to 10,000.
Takeoff runway 18 right climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure on 119.055 squawk tree 735.
British Airways 00 Heavy read back direct. Contact ground on 121.705.
I'm not on Discord right now. It's I can't have it running at the same time as the stream. Let's get the engines going.
Skip Hall ground British Airways 00 Heavy with Quebec ready to taxi IFR.
Didn't register my call sign. Normally Fox 00, but okay.
And hold short of runway 18 right via taxiway Alpha 16 Alpha Alpha 17 Bravo Charlie Charlie Tree cross runway tree 6 center Whiskey 5 Victor Victor Sierra Victor Victor 1 Alpha 11. Contact tower on 135.11 when ready.
Okay, acknowledge taxi, and then we need to get the pushback.
Right using taxiway Alpha 16 Alpha Alpha 17 Bravo Charlie Charlie Tree cross runway tree 6 center Whiskey 5 Victor Victor Sierra Victor Victor 1 Alpha 11 British Airways 00 Heavy.
Okay. Alright, Haley, catch you soon. Thanks for stopping by again. It's been a while. Right, let's get all this set up, and then we'll get our pushback.
Skip Hall ground British Airways 00 Heavy requesting pushback.
British Airways 00
Right, flex
Heavy
around,
pushback. Request accepted.
Increase that range. To 20. Oh, pressed the wrong one. Okay, range of 20. Now what I want as well is I want the constraints on here, which is normally down as data. Oh no. Nav display on. Okay, let's get our nav on straight away.
Skip Hall ground British Airways 00 Heavy requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the right.
This is a tight spot to be in.
British Airways 00 Heavy, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
I'm gonna have to shift and P this one because I don't think it's gonna stop in time. There we go. Okay, now I've got to try and turn from there. It's tight. She's in tight, definitely. Okay, I've not got my taxi ribbon, so I don't know which. Let's I don't know which runway I'm going to here. Which runway did it say? Taxi to runway 18 right. Let's have a look. Okay, so basically I've got to go out of here, go right. I think. Charlie. Is that centre? That's a long way away. Oh man, it's a long way away. Right, okay, so I've got to come out of here, go left, cross 18 Charlie. Yeah, so I basically got to go all the way over there. They put me a long way away. And there's no taxi ribbon, so I'm just going to have to make my own way. Okay. I can do that. I think. Taxiway Alpha 16, Alpha 17, Bravo, Charlie 3, cross runway 36 Charlie, Whiskey 5, Victor Sierra, Victor 1, Alpha 11. I ain't ever gonna find that. So all I know is it's out of here and left. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on the map, try and get myself to this runway. I'll get there. Just not the way they wanted me to. But I didn't get the taxi ribbon, so what are you gonna do? It's okay, it's okay. They've improved the turning circle of this thing at least. You used to not be able to turn this at all. Okay, so it's that one way over there in the distance. This is a flight to the UK, should take around 25 minutes to get in vicinity of Gatwick Airport, and then however long it'll take to bring it down. We'll see though, we'll see. Okay, let's slow it down a little bit. I've got to work out how to get over there now. Oh man, 50 knots taxiing. Okay. Alpha 16. I'm going to take the second right here. I have no idea what that sign says. I'm going. Okay, how do I get to this airport? I've got to cross this central one, so I'm going to just be naughty. Go over the taxiway like this. That's the way to do it, isn't it? Get over this runway. I should have gone left up there. Be alright. Oh, maybe I should have gone round. We're going left here anyway. We're going left. This is probably a vehicle crossing point, but we're going to go left and cross here. They should have given me a taxi ribbon. I don't know where I'm going. Thank you very much for the like. Okay, this thing is difficult to turn. Okay, there we go. We've crossed the runway that we shouldn't have. We should have gone round it, but it's alright. And now we've got to go way over there to that runway. Thanks for the like, appreciate it. Ian, I can at some point, but right now we're flying to Gatwick. The flight plan's in. The flight plan's in. I'll go to Brize Norton after. I must tell you though, if you've ever been to Brize Norton, the one in game looks nothing like the one in reality, unfortunately. Okay, there's cars just crossing the taxiway casually. That's okay. Oh my god. Turn, damn you. Alright, so we're getting to runway 18 right, which is way off in the distance. Ian, if you're still here after I've landed at Gatwick, I'll get down to Brize Norton after that. I'll even take a Air Force livery. Okay, so I don't think there's actually... We're going to have to go down the runway and turn around at the bottom to take off on 18 right. So what I'll do is I'll go right here, I'll go as far down as I can, and then turn around at the very bottom. I've got a feeling it's not going to allow me to request takeoff clearance either, because of the little taxiway ribbon bug. That's okay. If I have to, I'll just go for it. Hey Nathan, yeah, she looks good. It's a good livery. I don't know who did this British Airways livery, but it's lovely. I use the Mega installer to get the liveries that I want. I use the actual installer and not just the whole pack. Mainly because I like to just choose the Euro liveries and a couple of American ones that I like. Okay, so yeah, there's no taxiway to this runway. I wonder if this is what it's like in reality. Somehow I'm going to have to turn around at the bottom. It's going to be a tight turn, I'll tell you that. I'm going to get right on the right hand side of the runway, do a turn at the bottom. There's no circle, which there should be on a runway like this. There should be a turn-in circle right here at the bottom. Oh yeah, I recommend it, definitely. It's an awesome game. It just looks awesome as well. Thank you very much for the like. Okay, so we're gonna slow it down and try and turn here. It's gonna be tight. I'm gonna have to go off the actual runway to turn, looking at it. So apologies, so far it hasn't been very good in terms of realism. Nice and tight. Let's get that left brake on as much as possible. I'm trying to edge it round. The plane's not really responding right now. Might have to do a pushback. Hey EJ, welcome. Hope you enjoy what you see today in the flight. Oh, what's going on here? Come on. It seems to be the brakes were stuck there. I'm having real trouble turning this thing. They could have put me on a runway that had a bit of a taxiway to get to at least. Right, I'm gonna have to go push back here.
Skip Hall ground, British Airways 00 Heavy requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the right.
British Airways 00 Heavy, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Yeah, I feel like they've definitely missed something off on this airport, because there should be a turning circle at the bottom of this runway.
Skip Hall ground, British Airways 00 Heavy requesting the end of pushback.
British
There we go.
Airways 00 Heavy request to end pushback received.
Right, we're on the correct runway. Let's see if the tower will pick up that we are.
Skip Hall Tower, British Airways 00 Heavy at runway 18 right, ready for takeoff IFR to Gatwick.
There we go.
British Airways 00 Heavy cleared for takeoff runway 18 right.
Excellent. What have we got on here? Strobe. Taxi off. There we go.
Cleared for takeoff runway 18 right, British Airways 00 Heavy.
Okay. So it was them that put me on 18 right, so you need to tell the devs that, unless you know, because I think they need to know. They got something horribly wrong here. Here we go, we're up, we're nearly up. Okay, we are up. She's not climbing. Climb, climb, climb. Gear away.
British Airways 00 Heavy contact Skip Hall departure on 119.055. 119.055 for British Airways 00 Heavy.
Let's bring the throttle down a little bit. Oh, the flaps were set. Oh, they went down again. What? God damn. I'm having real issues today. So they've reset my... Oh no, here we go. They've reset my call sign that I set. They've assigned the call sign heavy. The taxi ribbon didn't work. And the flaps reset. What is going on? Right, let's keep the flaps at 15. Try and stop this aircraft from stalling right now. Get the nose down.
Hall departure British Airways 00 Heavy is at 5,800 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
Okay, we're just above stall speed, so it's okay.
Skip Hall departure. Continue to rapid as planned. Altimeter 29.77.
Alright, there we go. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up nicely, but we are losing altitude. Okay, we've had a little bit of issues, and also the view's been reset. If you look, if I do that, it was there. I did have it set quite nicely. Let's get the nose up.
British Airways 00 Heavy, please expedite your climb to 10,000 feet.
Yeah, we're having issues here. We're having major issues. This might be a mayday. No, we're good. We're good. Okay, we're just about gaining control here. I must admit, the Dreamliner isn't the plane I fly all the time, as you can probably tell. However, there's been some serious issues. Everything just reset itself. I didn't get a taxi ribbon. They sent me to a runway that apparently you don't take off at. So, what's going on, Asobo? Right, I might have to engage autopilot in a second. I wanted to take her up to 10,000, but yeah, we're going all right now. We'll get some speed up.
British Airways 00 heavy contact Amsterdam Center on 119.175.
Going to 119.175 British Airways 00 heavy.
Descent and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect vectors. Visual runway 18 left approach Transavia 6948.
We've gone 0 flaps. We're good. We'll just hold them there.
Amsterdam Center, British Airways 00 heavy is climbing through 9,300 feet for 10,000 feet.
British Airways 00 heavy Amsterdam Center, continue to happen as planned. Altimeter 29.77.
I was hoping they were going to tell me to climb up to 20,000 there, but they haven't. I'm at 11,000 now. I went straight past 10,000. They were supposed to tell me to hold it, to go up to 20,000, but they didn't.
British Airways 00 heavy traffic is 1 o'clock.
Oh no, I'm at 11,000.
Generic.
Oh, there it is.
Report them in sight.
Yeah, I see it.
KLM 733 traffic is 7 o'clock, 2 miles at 11,500.
There is talk about them doing multiplayer with Copilot,
Report them
yes.
in sight.
That'd be awesome, but I don't know when that'll be.
00 heavy traffic.
There's a lot of other stuff to sort out first.
KLM 733 has the traffic. British Airways 00 heavy, please expedite your descent to 10,000 feet.
Okay, I want to request an altitude increase by 10,000.
Amsterdam Center, British Airways 00 heavy. Request flight level 300.
300, come on.
British Airways 00 heavy, descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect flight level 300.
Descend and
Well, I'm not going to
maintain
descend to
10,000
10,000 to
feet.
then
Expect flight level
ascend to
300,
30,000.
British Airways 00 heavy.
So we'll keep it as is.
Transavia 6948,
Oh.
contact Schiphol approach on 118.08.
The chat on Facebook just went crazy on my side.
118.08 Transavia 6948.
Okay, I'm gonna climb myself up to up to 20,000, I think. I'll set this at 20. Auto throttle is supposed to be on, but
00 heavy, please expedite your descent to 10,000 feet.
no, come on, I'm not going down to 10. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to ignore ATC for now. They're not doing what I want them to do, so I'm going to ignore them. That's the best way. So we're on our way to Gatwick then. Hello, Dave. We're going to Gatwick, mate. We've got a nice steady climb. I set an altitude of 20,000 before I left.
British Airways 00 Heavy, please expedite your descent to 10,000.
But for some reason, air traffic control wants me to stay at 10,000, so that's why I'm just going to climb my way up to 20,000 steadily. I'm sure eventually they'll tell me I need to be at 20,000. But yeah, for now, we'll just ignore them, keep going until they hand over. And I'm going to take it up to 20,000 and then I'll go autopilot from there. Thanks for the like, appreciate it. And we'll see what happens. See what air traffic control decide I've got to do after that. So just approaching 18,000 feet now. They're gonna keep telling me to descend, and I ain't gonna descend, so just it is what it is. I'm gonna see if I can get them to meet me halfway.
Amsterdam Center, British Airways 00 Heavy. Request flight level 200.
Here we go, coming up to 20,000.
00 Heavy, descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect flight level 200.
Okay, autopilot's on. Autopilot's going to take us to 200.
Descend and maintain.
I'm not descending to 10,000 to then go back to 200, so they'll just have to make do with me at 20,000, and I'll just have to make do with them telling me to go down to 10,000. But we'll see. It's one of those. How's it going anyway? How is everyone?
British Airways 00 Heavy, please expedite your descent to 10,000 feet.
I'm not gonna descend to 1,000. It isn't happening. Yeah, the clouds are looking good today. At least we got weather data. That's one good thing. Yeah, I can't wait for Christmas. I've got loads of time off now. I've been given a lot of time off work, so I'm happy with that.
British Airways 00 Heavy, please expedite your descent to 10,000 feet.
So I can't complain at all at the moment. Thank you very much for the like. I hope you're liking what you see. If you are, please consider giving me a follow. I'll be inviting all the likers anyway to give us a follow. Reached 500 followers the other week. That was my aim before the end of the year. I managed to achieve it because of you guys, so thank you very much.
British Airways 00 Heavy, please expedite your
Oh
descent
no,
to
he's going to keep
10,000
saying
feet.
it. Why would I go down to then go back up? As soon as I hit 100, it told me to go to 200, so we're going to maintain this altitude. Eventually he's going to hand me off to London. And when he does that, hopefully London will keep me at 20,000. Thanks for the follows, guys. Appreciate it. Ian, we're going to Gatwick. We're
Airways 00 Heavy, please expedite your descent to 10,000 feet.
we're over the channel now. I'll show you the VFR. Well, not quite over the channel, but you know. Halfway across the ocean. We've left from Amsterdam Schiphol. Schiphol. And we're flying into Gatwick. As I said, if you stick around, I'll fly to Brize Norton after. If you want to see it in game.
British Airways 00.
Yeah, Zari, it's a nice view from up here. The way the wings move on this plane is glorious. The game's got it done well. Okay, unfortunately, air traffic control is going to keep telling me to move down to it's going to keep telling me to move down to 10,000. Schiphol, yeah, Schiphol. You got to say it in a Dutch accent. And then talk about smokes on a pancake. I'm not going to descend to 10,000. Stop it. Just stop. Just get out of here. Schiphol. I think it's Schiphol. If anyone's Dutch, let me know. Schiphol, yeah, I thought it's Schiphol. I think it's Schiphol. We'll go for Schiphol. Okay, I'll be with you 1 second, guys. Okay, he's gonna keep telling me to go. Alright, it's going to be a cloudy descent if these clouds stick around. It's really thick cloud cover over the sea here. Let's get a little bit more speed here.
British Airways 00, heavy contact, London Center.
There we go, finally.
475.
118.475 for British Airways.
Now I don't have to listen to Amsterdam Centre telling me to descend. Hopefully London doesn't do the
London
same.
Center, British Airways 00,
Oh no,
descent,
descending
flight level
10,000.
00, descending 10,000 feet.
British Airways 00, heavy, London Center, continue to swim as planned.
Okay, I'm just going to stay at 20,000. If he starts telling me descend, then I might do. Because he's asking so nicely. Okay, so a couple of things I need to remember to do is reset the view here. I mean, I should be able to see that as I look down. It should be around there, shouldn't it? That's where the view should be. I think. Unless I've already set it as that. It's not a bad view actually, I can see everything out of the cockpit, but I'd prefer it to be a little bit lower. Ah, nice, Dave. I'm glad you want the notifications there. Don't forget, if you've not done already, guys, as well, please give the page a follow. You don't have to have the notifications on, but if you do want to see when I'm next streaming, obviously keep those notifications on once you do follow. I've recently reached 500 followers. I am trying to bump that up. Okay. The autopilot's pretty much got it here for now, until we start the descent, and then I'll start bringing it down again via autopilot, but I'll have a little bit more to do. So I've got to be careful here, because if I start descending too early, he's going to see what range we've got. Now I want the data on there, so let's get that on. There we go. So what's that first? 19,500 and then straight back down to 4,000. Well, that's not going to work, is it? So we're definitely going to have to descend a little earlier than that for starters. But that's okay, we can do that. 80 miles out from the airport now. We'll bring it down to 10,000 pretty soon. In fact, I might do it now. I'll just bring it down slowly. The problem is now is that they're going to keep telling me to descend. Is flight level climb working or not? There we go. Right, there we go, descent is happening. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of air brake on here, because it's going to dive now. Oh man, what has it gone down to? 6,000. This is autopilot for you, trying to kill everyone. Right here. like minus 6,000 vertical speed. That's absolutely crazy. Everyone would be on the ceiling. This is one thing they really need to fix, is this auto descent and climb is just too steep an angle. Look at this, it's nose diving. Okay, let's get a speed brake off. Now I've got a feeling air traffic control is going to tell me to climb up to 20,000. See what happens when I get to 10,000 there. I probably should have just done this earlier to shut them up. It's all going to be a little bit messed up now, but it's okay. Okay, one thing we are having a problem with is the ILS landing and the RNAV landing, whatever you're using. It's not lining you up properly to the runway, so we'll see what we get here. Climb and maintain 16,000.
Climb and maintain 16,000 feet. British Airways.
Okay, we'll just let the aircraft do it, nice and quick. Get up there. So yeah, there is an issue with ILS at the moment not lining up properly onto the runway, so we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna have to take over here. Thanks for following there, appreciate it. Nicest Barman and Rob Snyders, thank you very much. Appreciate these follows, guys. Okay, let's see what happens when we get to 16,000 then. We're over the UK now anyway, so we are starting the approach into Gatwick. Distance from the airport, let's have a look. So yeah, roughly 40 miles to the actual airport. It's just out of view there. Oh man, how long is that going to take? That's a long old flight. Are you going to go with Aer Lingus livery here? Can you change the liveries? Right, there we go, descent, that's good.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. British Airways 00.
Here we go then. Up and down, up and down. At least I'll be at the correct altitude now. Let's pull the speed down a little bit as well. Down to 300, let's get some air brake on. Nice, not too bad then. I suppose 5 to 6 hours. And that's on the iPad, is it?
British Airways 00 Heavy, you are 43 miles east. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 left approach via Timba transition. Clear to Timba. British Airways 00 Heavy, did you copy?
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 left approach via Timba transition. Cleared to Timba British Airways 00 Heavy.
Okay, descend and maintain 3,000. Let's get there and get the speed down, because they're going to tell me to do that next, and there's going to be some sharp turns coming up ahead. So I'll get down to 220. It takes a while. Come on. Ah, there we go. 220 speed. Get the speed brake lever, and landing lights are already on, so we're good.
Speedbird 108, you are 67 miles southeast. Descend and maintain flight level 200, keep speed below 220 knots, expect ILS runway 27 left approach via Bravo India Golf transition. Clear to Bravo India Golf.
You'll get a computer eventually.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet, keep speed below 220 knots, expect ILS runway 27 left approach via Bravo India Golf transition, cleared to Bravo India Golf, Speedbird 108. British Airways 00 Heavy, contact Gatwick approach on 126.825.
That's me.
126.825 for British Airways 00 Heavy.
I'm gonna have to slow it down soon. Really, in fact, I'm gonna really slow it down now. Let's get these flaps on. Speed brake off. Gatwick approach.
Gatwick approach British Airways
Oh,
00
it's
Heavy is
diving.
above 5,000 feet for 3,000 feet.
Flaps.
British Airways 00
18.
Heavy, Gatwick approach, continue to Timba as planned. Altimeter 29.72.
And let's get the speed right down to 170. No, we'll go 180 actually. There we go. Flaps 20. Do 2 more adjustments just before we land. Okay, we've got a few turns to do before we line up for the lock there. It might be a little close. What range are we on this map? 40. There we go. It should be alright. It should be okay. There we go. The flaps are down. The landing lights are already on. They won't show until the wheels are up. Pretty sure they're already on. Yeah, they're already on. Okay, I might decrease the flaps a little bit. speed up. Engines are going full pelt right now. Alright, unfortunately I've got my orders from the missus, and when I land this plane I have to come off, so there'll be no Brize Norton flight today, I'm afraid, Ian. It'll have to be another day, but I'll endeavour to do so. Next time you're on, give me a shout, and I'll try and do a little airbase hop. Get around a few of them, maybe Odium as well. The engines are really going there. There we go. Keep the flaps at 10 for now. I'll start smashing them down when I need to. Alright, making this approach. Just coming through the cloud now. It's not that thick down here actually, it's not too bad. Nice open space there. We'll be braking for you a couple of others before we get the landing done. A few turns to make to put us on final for Gatwick. We're gonna be we're going to be landing runway 26 left. So a few more turns yet to put us on that final approach. We're pretty much on the 26 heading now. As it is, we're on just shy of 24. But obviously the airport's way over there somewhere. Slightly over there. About 40 miles out. Get these turns done. And I'll get the speed up a little bit actually. This is taking a little longer than I thought it would. I thought we were a little closer than we are.
Gatwick approach, Boeing 7826, 8,000 feet. Boeing 7826, Gatwick approach, continue as planned. Altimeter 29er decimal 71.
It's going to start to turn soon.
Airway 00 heavy climb, then maintain 4,000 feet.
Here we go, here's the turns. Let's get the speed up a little bit more. .230. Get this approach finished off.
British Airways 00 heavy, did you copy?
Oh yeah, that's me.
Climb and maintain.
Wants me to climb to 4,000. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna hold. Hold at 3,000. There's no point me going up to come down again. It's only 1,000 though, isn't it? Go on then. Let's get up there nice and quick. If it wants to register, I have to put it on twice sometimes. We're in the Dreamliner 787. Coming in for approach now on Gatwick Airport. We're flown from Schiphol. Stream's been going an hour. Flight time so far has been around 30 minutes. We had a little bit of trouble leaving Schiphol.
British Airways 00 heavy
Ah,
descent
come
and
on.
maintain 2,000 feet.
It's killing me.
Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. British Airways 00 heavy.
They are absolutely killing me, these flight
Boeing
controllers.
7826, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 8,200 feet. Altimeter 29.70.
Okay, I'm gonna get lock on now. And
Descend and maintain
on the final approach there,
8,200 feet,
that'll
Boeing
pick it up.
7826.
That's okay. Right, let's once I get there I'm gonna start to slow the speed. This should be an ILS landing, so this should line us up quite nicely. However, there have been ILS problems. Pretty much every ILS landing I've done for the last couple of weeks I've had to take over myself. And do the flight myself, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Through the last few clouds before final now. Like I say, when I get to USR there, I'm going to decrease the speed. And we're going to start our approach. There is an aircraft ahead of us. If they're landing there, I'm not going to go around. I'm going to land through them, unfortunately. Just don't have time to be doing that, you know. Busy man. There's another aircraft behind them as well. There, that's probably a little too high to be landing at Gatwick. Okay, so let's start to pull the speed down. I'm going to go to manual speed control before landing anyway.
Boeing 7826, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 8,200 feet. Altimeter 29.69.
Pretty soon we'll be locked, and I'll get approach mode on once we are.
Descend and maintain 8,200 feet. Boeing 7826.
So that diamond starts coming down, I'm going to have to hit approach. There we go, approach on. Okay, we should capture the glide slope quite soon. And that should be glide slope. Glide slope captured. Alright, we're on final. Airport's out ahead. Around, what are we on? Are we on 10 or 7? We're on 10 here, so it's around 9 miles out. Get some more flaps on, get the speed down a little bit. I'll get down to 180, that'll be landing speed, I think.
British Airways 00 heavy, you are 9 miles east of Gatwick. Contact Gatwick Tower on 124.23 when inbound.
9 miles to the east. Here we go, we're inbound.
Tower on 124.23. British Airways 00.
Okay, they probably are going to tell me to go around. Thanks for the like, but I'm going to land.
Tower British Airways 00 heavy 8 miles east inbound ILS runway 26 left approach.
Don't have time to land. It looks like we're lined up as well, almost.
00 heavy Gatwick Tower. Cleared ILS runway 26 left approach. Altimeter 29.68 wind 212 at 24.
Okay, we're going to go gear down.
Cleared ILS runway
So let's get an eyes on this. Here we go. Gears down.
British Airways 00 Heavy cleared to land runway 26 left.
There's a clear to land.
Aircraft on final.
They are probably going to tell me go around. There's an aircraft there, but I'm going to land.
Cleared to land runway 26 left. British Airways 00 Heavy. Easy 829.
Okay, I'm going to go
London Center on 118.475.
auto throttle off here. I'm going to control the throttle now.
118.475 for easy 829.
Get these flaps full. Okay, flaps full for landing. There we go. We're lined up alright actually.
Easy 8469er, exit runway when able.
Gear it down. I've got control of the engines. I'm going to take the autopilot off at the last second. Touchdown on runway 26 left. British Airways Flight 00 landing at Gatwick. 1341, probably going to be 3042 on touchdown. Got a little bit of crosswind here.
Easy 8469er, exit runway.
No, we've got a tailwind actually. Okay, I'm going to have to pull it to the left. It's doing it again. Pull it to the right even. So again, just a little bit offline on the autopilot there on the ILS. Don't know why it's been doing it. It's just what the game's been doing at the moment.
Contact ground on 121.805.
I'm going to take autopilot off now. I'm going to have control of the aircraft, bringing it down.
121.805.
Try and get it on this line.
469er.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Here we go. Air brake on. Air brake off. Reverse thrust off. Flaps up. Okay, I don't want to get stuck behind that generic. And that's us down.
British Airways 00 Heavy turn next taxiway.
Excellent, right, let's turn the auto brake off. Okay, taxi light needs to be on.
British Airways 00 Heavy contact ground on 121.805.
There we go, successful landing.
121.805 British Airways 00 Heavy.
Okay, so it's taking us a hard right here. I'm happy to try and do that because I don't want to get stuck behind that generic, which I think I may end up doing anyway. Unfortunately.
Gatwick ground, British Airways 00 Heavy request taxi to the gate.
Oh, this thing just really doesn't turn.
British Airways 00 Heavy taxi to gate 65 using taxiway cross runway 8 left Tango Juliet Romeo Quebec Bravo Quebec.
Taxiing to gate 65 using taxiway cross runway 8 left Tango
It's taking me
Juliet,
all the way
Romeo,
down the
Quebec,
runway.
Bravo Quebec British Airways 00 Heavy.
It's been really strange today, this game. Really strange. Thanks for the like, Harry. How you doing? Okay, so we're taxiing down the runway. But if it gets us from being behind that generic, I'm happy with that. I'm going to just quickly get past it. Go away. I could have just gone through the generic, I suppose, but the air traffic controllers don't let you do that. They sort of shout at you for a bit. speed down. Tight turn here. This thing turns so crap. Oh, I'm glad to hear it, Hallie. I'm glad to hear it. You been streaming today? Here we go then. Turn's done.
469er hold position. Caution the Boeing B-78X on the taxiway.
Haha.
Easy 469er continue taxi.
I get the feeling that Gatwick's a little bit too small for the Dreamliner, but I don't know.
On the taxiway.
Do Dreamliners land at Gatwick? Anyone know?
469er continue taxi.
Yeah, I'm the same, mate. She's on her way back now from the shops, so she's told me to get off. So this is
Airways
gonna be
00
it.
heavy hold position. Caution other traffic.
Okay. I'm not gonna hold for that bus. That bus is gone.
Hold position British Airways 00 heavy.
He's gonna tell me to continue now.
British Airways 00 heavy continue.
Yeah, I'm at Gatwick, Hallie.
Roger, British Airways 00 heavy.
Just flown in from Schiphol. I'm gonna go straight on and then right because that's a tight turn either way. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll probably give it a go. Gatwick's not really one I normally fly to. I normally fly around Manchester area, but yeah, I'll have to have a look at that. Here we go then. They got us at a gate for a change. Normally they put us on the normally they put us in the random parking spot. Oh yeah, I've gone through that before actually. Yeah, I know what you mean. I actually reported that and they did nothing about it, obviously. Trying to turn this thing is mental. I should probably use alternate engines, but what are you gonna do? Alright, here we go. There we go. Oh, look at that, it's doing it all by itself for a change. I don't even have to request connection. Here it comes. Nice. Right, let's get these engines off, and then that is us. See if the game will end itself. No? Okay. Alright, well that's it for the day for now. I don't think I'll be on later. I think the next streaming day maybe Monday, maybe not. And then other than that, I've not got much time the rest of this week until the following week after Christmas. But I'll be around here and there, so keep an eye out for me. If you've not given me a follow already, please do so, and then you can be notified